after the loss to start out. Here's 2nd and 11. Now back to throw. Flushed out right. The ball comes out, and it's picked up by the Steelers. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. On the give, this is Harris. And the tough run gets him just inside the 10 to the 9, but no further. Ball at the 9 on 2nd and 8. They hand this off to Harris. He pushes forward for maybe 3 down to the 6-yard line. Here's Stewart to throw it. That is caught. It's Juju for the Steeler touchdown. Juju Smith-Schuster hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Steelers have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Koo able to connect on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now Hardy on the return. And a penalty marker's down on the field. And they might be backing up a bit here to start the drive. Yeah, this is going to put them back with a not great field position. So they really got zero benefit at all, right? Sometimes you can absorb a penalty when you get a big return. Then the penalty brings it back, but you still have great field position. As you pointed out, not in this case. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. A nice-looking play to start the drive down the middle and complete. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage. Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary. Figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open. A big connection on that one. 33 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. They'll set up a throw. It's hauled in by Hardy. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win. So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could touchdown Packers. Scotty Miller, his 21st touchdown of the season, and the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Point after, right down the middle, and that will tie our score here in this opening quarter of play. So I'll leave it at 7 now as they kick it away. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone. And just think of what it's like now on the sideline. Because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there. Stewart sets to throw. A quick throw here, that's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. Stewart. Quick hitter here, it's complete. A gain of 6 there on 1st. On 2nd down now. It's Harris, and he'll take it down shy of the 45 at the 46. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. Play action. Stewart. Wide open receiver complete. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Now a 1st down carry for Harris. Breaks the tackle. He's got room to run. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Ahead of the chains now. 2nd and 2. Here's Harris. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. And they've got 3 tight ends here on 1st and goal to add some extra mass. They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. These two teams all tied after 1. Harris. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Najee Harris with his 16th touchdown of the year. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that makes the score 14-7. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. So, CD, this defense, they know that they have to be at their very best when they're taking on a team here that's in the midst of a winning streak that's now stretched over multiple months, not weeks, months.
And I think the challenge they put upon themselves is, we want to be the guys to end that streak. And what's working in their favor, the winning streak on the other side. Sometimes that carries a burden with it because they feel like they have to play perfectly as well. Let's just go out there and get them is the idea. As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
They come up to the line now facing a 3rd and 10 after the incompletion. Back to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And he's able to get it back to right around the 27. On 1st down, it's Harris. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Now Harris. They follow up the gain of 5 by only getting 1 there on 2nd down. They were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. From the gun, Stewart fighting Harris over the middle. And he will have a Steelers 1st down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. That's swung out wide to Harris. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And it's a 2nd down. Back to throw. Stewart. Got his man. It's caught for a Steelers touchdown. A great play there. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. Koo able to connect on the extra point. And it's now 21-7. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's second down. He'll drop to throw. This is Miller, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. They'll look to throw now on first down. Got a man complete to Miller. And they're able to work this to the 25 before it's all said and done.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down. They'll look to throw. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced a ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's second down.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
On second down, it's Davis. He'll get this down inside the 10 for a pickup of about 3.
The passing game's been working quite well so far, but the running game's been a little bit of a struggle, and that's a surprise to me. Typically, when you can throw it, you've opened up lanes for your runners.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. They're going to look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a Packers touchdown. A great effort there with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Packers are back within a score. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. This one fielded at the 5. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And Charles, the way touchdowns have come so fast and furious for both sides in this thing, it's starting to feel a little bit more like maybe a tennis match in a football game.
Yeah, I like your description there. Maybe we're sitting in a nice royal box watching this type of a game. But let's face it, right now, the way it's going back and forth, it's going to come down to who can get a stop.
Now here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Going to go play action. Here's Stewart. Going top shelf for Smith-Schuster. And it is incomplete. Good positioning there downfield to break that one up. 2nd and 10. A very chilly day here, but no snow. And I got to say, if it's going to be this cold, I want snow. You should see Charles' face. He's looking at me like I'm crazy. And he's going to take this one up only to about the 44-yard line. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. Operating from the gun, Stewart. It's brought in by Harris. And he'll get this up near midfield, but that's still a few yards shy of the first down. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. And on 4th down, on is the punt team sending this one away. And this will hit just beyond the goal line as it's into the end zone for a touchback. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. And that last drive, so effective in the passing game, resulting in the touchdown. Maybe not many people were focused on the trenches. There was good protection there.
Excellent protection. So now, defensively, you've almost got to get down to those starters blocks like you're a sprinter. Get lower than those guys on offense and find a way to roar through them or around them to get into the face of the passer.
Easier said than done, though.
Way easier said than done. But they've got to try something because right now they're just cutting them to shreds.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, a give to Davis. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That was a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short game.
And he'll go down at the 26, following a gain of 6.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. The Steelers signal for the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll try to punch it in with Davis. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage back to the 4-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. 4 receivers now, 3 to the right, 1 to the left. 2nd down and 4. Looking to throw. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5, right around the 6-yard line. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1. And now can they reverse the trend on 3rd and goal with the last 2 plays having gone backwards? He rifles one that's intercepted. It's Devin Bush, the linebacker, who picks it. And the Steelers are going to take over at their own 13-yard line. And they'll indeed start on the ground to run that clock. And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Well, paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning coach Herb Brooks, I just say you continue to play your game. Throw the ball. They had success doing it in the first half, so make sure you keep getting the ball to your playmakers, a little bit more to the perimeter perhaps, but above all, play your game.
Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And he takes it down deep into enemy territory. It's a big play there for Green Bay. Well, that that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. Davis. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Green Bay touchdown. A great play there. His 14th touchdown now on the year. And the Packers are within an extra point of tying this thing up. Point after, up and good. And that will tie our game here in the third. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Looking to throw. Stewart. He gets it to Cooks. And he'll get this up past the 25 before he's out of bounds. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Hard throw, incomplete. The Steelers send out their punter now as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Packer football here. 1st down and 10. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. The last possession, these guys were able to tie the game with a touchdown, and now they'll have a chance to move out in front. Yeah, let's give a big assist to the defense who got the ball back. The special teams went out there and handled things. They've got it. They've got momentum. I know they're eager to get out there and put it on display. I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Flush to his right. Throw right side, caught by Davis. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. They'll look to throw here. They'll set up the screen with Davis. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. Another catch for him there on this drive, Brandon. And it looks like they're going to utilize him out of the backfield any way they can. And that time they pick up a 1st down. So now on defense, do you assign a man to him and try and cover him before he gets going? A 1st down carry for Davis. And he'll take it down to the 30-yard line. The last run got 9. That leaves him with 2nd and a yard. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. He'll buy some time right. And he'll just get rid of it. Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play. Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free. Yeah, lived to fight another down, right? They tried the throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. Back to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. Receiver coaches preach to their guys all the time. Separation, that's what's going to make the play successful. That time there was very little, and I think they were actually fortunate that it was only knocked away and not intercepted. It's a 47-yard field goal try from here, but instead they're going to opt to go for it on 4th down. And the Steelers signal for another timeout. And that's going to leave them with just 1 timeout remaining still in the 3rd quarter. We'll see if that comes back to haunt them. We'll be back. So now the Packers turn things over to the special teams crew. They're on for the field goal try. It'll be a 47-yard attempt from the left hash. And his kick is absolutely perfect. And with it, they'll take the lead at 24-21. So that's a 7-play drive that ultimately stalls out there at the end.
And things were a little leaky in the beginning on that drive, weren't they? But how about the front seven? As they got closer to the goal line, things stiffened a little bit, forced the field goal.
The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. On first down, Stewart. He's got his man Randall. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. This is Harris on the draw. And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. Now Stewart, 2nd down. And the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. They'll wind up losing 10 on the sack, and it'll lead to a 3rd and long. Under pressure, they got him again. And the defense coming through on 3rd down, a loss of 7 to bring up 4. On 4th down, the punt team is on as this is sent away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken at about the 18-yard line. So possession goes over here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they're not going to play this conservative, I don't think. They had the field goal last time, and they're up, but they're looking to put a drive in the end zone.
Oh, I agree with you totally. No one goes out on the field and says, all right, let's just settle for 3, except in certain situations, trying to ice a game, that sort of deal. Most of the time, it's end zone, and that's what you're thinking, and I believe that's exactly what they're thinking as they begin this one.
And this is, oh, my goodness, he pulled it in one-handed. It's a big play there for Green Bay.
Already over 1,000 yards receiving this season. That catch is just going to add to his total. Certainly not resting on his laurels. He's trying to continue to gain as many yards as possible and continue this big season.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Davis running right. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4.
Running lanes were at a premium in the first half, but he's able to find some room there, and he's hoping that that's a precursor of a big second half.
The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. That's taken in by Stewart. And they're going to have themselves another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Steelers' 23. These Packers and these Packer fans really thrive in the cold temperatures here at Lambeau. And their guys have the lead here with a 1st and 10. 4 yards remain for 2nd down. They go again with Davis. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. Unable to corral him. He fights through. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Packers add on to their lead. Extra point splits the uprights, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. No run back here, down to a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive, and hoping to do better than they did their last possession when they punted the football.
Appeal to the vanity of your offensive line. Tell them that they control your fate. Leverage guys. Win the line of scrimmage. If you do that, you start to win first down. You win second down. And guess what? You start accumulating first downs. And that's what they need in order to not punt the ball again.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Back to throw. Stewart. There again is Cooks. Complete. 5th catch of the game for him there.
Yeah, and the tight end position is now becoming a volume pass catcher. Used to be occasional, right? Safety valve. Throw one to him every so often, but mainly they want him out there to block. Nowadays, an integral part of the passing game, and they create such great mismatches that they often become the leading receiver.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd down, this is Harris. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. From the gun, Stewart. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
All right, this is the time of the game where they're down a couple of scores, and they've really got to get some yards in chunks, and they know the defense doesn't want to give those up, but they've got to find a way to take them anyway.
Now the question is, can they string a few of those together? Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. On 2nd down now. It's Harris, and he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. Now Stewart on 1st and 10. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here. Looking to throw. Stewart. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Rashawn Gary. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. It'll be a gain of 17, but even with that, they'll be well short here for 4th down. And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And this is back down to a 7-point game. Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
If you can keep getting gains like that, Charles, with the lead here in the 4th quarter, I mean, keep running it, right?
No doubt about it, but what the offense coordinator has to do is understand. They're going to continue to stack the line of scrimmage. What runs do you have in your arsenal that'll work against a stacked box and continue to move the ball?
Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And some space here. And they're well past midfield, just a yard or two shy of the 40.
Another nice pickup through the air, and I think a lot of people might expect them to run the ball in this situation, Brandon, but with this lead, they're electing to throw the football. Swings, slants, quick outs, things that they consider safe.
Operating out of Steeler territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. Touchdown, Packers. A great effort there. Standing alone with a new NFL record 32nd touchdown. And the Packers add 6 to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead now up to 14. From the 6. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time.
Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted.
Picked off here, the 32. And into the end zone. It's a pick 6 and a Packer touchdown. Now the extra point try forthcoming. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away.
From the 6. He takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
Stewart now throwing after the interception. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone. And now following the incomplete pass, we'll get a timeout here for an injured player. Second down, here's Stewart. Well, he gets attended to. We'll step aside. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Stewart from the gun on third down.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far.
Picked up by Jair Alexander. And his guys are going to get the football at the 37-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
They'll try and run forward with Davis. And a second effort gets him in. Touchdown, Packers. A great play there. With touchdown number 15 on the year and 2nd of the game. And the Packers use the short field to get in for 6. The point after is good. And that'll increase their lead to 28.
Taken in at the 3. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That is caught by Smith-Schuster. And they work this well upfield across the 45. They will throw on 1st down with Stewart. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Sharp. And he goes out of bounds and looks like right at the 50. Throwing now, Stewart. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here. The Steelers on 3rd down. They've converted a 1/3 of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This will be 3rd and 6. And that's complete to Cooks. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score.
Now this one over the middle into the hands of his tight end, complete. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete. They tried to throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll look to throw again. His throw caught right around the 6. Touchdown. A great effort there. With his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Steelers get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Koo, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. And this one's going to be covered up by the Packers hands team. Now they're down big here in the 4th. They had to try the onside kick. Can't fault them for the effort at least.
No, you can't at all. And if nothing else, now you've put something that you're trying to practice, right, that you've worked on into a game situation, and now you can go back and dissect it. So if you need it again sometime, maybe you'll find a better way to do it. But, yeah, this game's pretty much done for them.
Rolling to his right. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off at the 45. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. Here's Stewart to throw it. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He was unable to shake free there, and they'll cover him for a loss of a yard. They get 6. That'll leave him with 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Stewart. And that is incomplete.
Certainly looked like someone was very confident in his ability to fit that one in. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. And he whips that one incomplete there. 2nd and 10. Back to throw again. And he's going to go down. They get to him back at the 40. Now the Steelers going to use their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 24. And he'll take this back all the way up past the 45-yard line. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense. But they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Throwing deep for Stewart. And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll drop to throw. Flush, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. But Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So for Green Bay, they continue their winning way.